Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make this card with the triangle stamp set and the stitched triangle dies that coordinate with the stamp set. So we're going to start with a thick Whisper White card base. So it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored right down the middle at 4 1/4. And then I took a piece of Poppy Parade cardstock and already ran it through my cut and emboss machine with this folder to get the pattern here. And so I'll use my adhesive to attach that to my card base. And right before I put it on the card, what I want to do is add just this really, really thin layer. This is like a 1/4 inch strip of some foil, metallic foil paper. And so what I'm going to do is kind of set it on there and then onto the card. So hopefully I got the adhesive close enough to the edge that it'll pick that up. And then I can put it right on my card base. So I'll line that along the bottom and press that down really good. Sometimes it's easier to turn it over and press down, then you don't have to worry about catching an edge, or if it's something that's stamped, you don't have to worry about smudging the ink at all. Okay, so I have my Poppy Parade and my metallic strip on my thick Whisper White card base, and then I went ahead and cut out some of the stitched triangles. So this is with Just Jade, and this is on regular Whisper White. So I'm going to pull a couple of the stamps from the triangle stamp set. This is Poppy Parade ink, and I'm going to use that with this image here. Usually I would stamp first and then cut it out afterwards, but I'm doing this this way for one reason, because it's photopolymer, so I can easily see right through and make sure that it's lined up properly. And another reason is because if you were to order this as a kit from me, this is how the pieces would come. And so I just wanted to show you that it's very easy to do even if it's pre-cut. So this piece is like the little leaves. So if I pull this one back in, you can see what this is here. And then those little leaves that go around it is what this is with Just Jade. And so again, I can line it up right over it. And then I have those pieces. You know what? I think I didn't do that. That's the way it was supposed to be lined up. I'm going to do that one more time. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that facing up. I'm going to flip this over, grab the poppy one more time, and make sure I have... All right, let's do this again. So this will go on here, and I think now I have it set right. Yeah, that looks better. And you can kind of see, if you're looking straight down, you can see that how I have it now, those leaves fit into that white space a whole lot better. So I just turned it to get a different point at the top of the triangle. So just as a point of comparison, that is a hot mess. This is supposed to be how it looks. Okay, so easy to fix. Flip it over, no one will ever know. And then I'm going to grab some white scrap and my early espresso ink pad and take the tree trunk, and I'm going to stamp that 2 times just toward the bottom here. And then while I have this ink out, I'm also going to stamp the greeting that says happy wishes to you and yours. So I'll ink that up. And then I'm using my foil cardstock here. That's where I want to stamp it, right on top of that, and pretty much all the way over to the left. So again, with it being photopolymer, really easy to see through and get your alignment where you want it. If you were mass producing and doing a lot of these, the stamparatus might be helpful, because you could attach that photopolymer stamp and then just lower that piece over repeatedly and always have that right placement. So either way, pretty easy to use. Okay, so what I want to do is add just a little bit of adhesive to this corner, and I'm going to attach this tree to the bigger one, just like this. And then I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back before I attach it to my card. Just peel those off. I don't know if you've heard the trick before either. If you just go like that down the middle, it kind of pops up on the edges. See how that lifted right up? So it makes it easier to peel off the back. So this I'll just place over in this area. And then with the tree trunks, gosh, I would use my littler scissors, but this is what I grabbed right now. So I'm just going to cut around the trunk, which is super easy, straight line cut, and then go right along the edge on the bottom. But then I'm going to give myself a little bit extra on top. So let me brush away these extra pieces here. But what that does is just lets me have more space to attach my adhesive. So I can put my adhesive on the back, and then I can kind of take this and tuck it right under where I want it to go. And so it just gives me a little bit more to, oh my goodness. Let me turn it. I think I'm hitting a dimensional is what the problem is. There we go. And some adhesive on the back of this one. And I'll slide that one in. There we go. So I can slide those in so they're directly on the embossed piece, and then these pieces are raised up with dimensionals. And then the last thing I want to do, this is one of my gold metallic pearls. So I'm just going to take one of those, grab one and add it right here. And then I'm going to take some of this metallic edged Poppy Parade ribbon, and I always leave it on the spool, tie a bow, and then I feel like I use less ribbon if I do it like that rather than cutting a piece off and tying it afterwards. Okay, so then I can just trim my ends here. And then this I'm going to attach with a mini glue dot. And sometimes when it's littler like this, I'll fold it over with my fingernail first and then press that onto there to pick it up. And then I'm just attaching down at the bottom. All right, so there is the tree angle card with Just Jade and Poppy Parade. If this is something that you want to make for your Christmas cards this year, I am happy to cut the cardstock and get this for you all set so that you can get it like as a kit in the mail. And then all you have to do is your stamping and assembling. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I will give you the details on how that works. All right, thanks so much for watching.